the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the timely crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier? I never did fit in too well with folks you knew, and it's plain to see that the likes of me don't fit with you. So you traded me for the gaiety of the well-to-do, and you turned away from the love I offered you. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, the crystal chandelier light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the timely crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier? I see your picture in the news most every day. You're the chosen girl of the social world, so the story says. But a paper smile only lasts a while, then it fades away, and the love we knew will come home to you someday. Oh, the crystal chandeliers light up the paintings on your wall. The marble statuettes are standing stately in the hall. But will the timely crowd that has you laughing loud help you dry your tears when the new wears off of your crystal chandelier? When the new wears off of your crystal chandelier. Hello and good evening everybody, and welcome to Peter's Garage Sessions. This is the 23rd live show in the series. I do hope you're enjoying them. Again, just to start the show, the regular procedures, that is any of the songs we're singing here tonight and all the backing tracks, they're all for fun. So I just want to check something here. Just a little technical difficulty there, but I think we're all right now. Right. So thanks everyone for tuning in. It's just get the regular things out of the way. All the songs we're singing tonight and all the backup tracks, they're just for pure fun and entertainment. I have no royalties to any of them except one. One of them is mine, and that's the one we're going to launch tonight. And I do hope you enjoy it. I hope you do anyway, but we'll be doing that in about 20 minutes time. It'll be a first for me and a first for the studio here, and I have a lot of people to thank for that. But we're gonna, about 4 or 5 songs time, we'll fill you in on a little bit more. But we're going to start tonight's show off with the first song. But before we do, if you could hit that share button to the bottom corner for me, I'd very much appreciate it. We have a packed show tonight, so let's kick her off. And we're going to start her off with this one. I'm doing a lot of my favourites and a lot of your favourites tonight. Put this list together. I'm going to start off with Last Farewell. There's a ship lies rigged and ready in the harbour. Tomorrow for old England she sails, far away from your land of endless sunshine, to my land full of rainy skies and gales. and I shall be aboard that ship tomorrow. Though my heart is full of tears at this farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. I've heard that there's a wicked war a-blazing, and the taste of war I know so very well. Even now I see this foreign flag arising, their guns on fire as we sail into hell. I have no fear of death, it brings no sorrow, but how bitter will be this last farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. Though death and darkness gather all about me, and my ship be torn apart upon the seas, I shall smell again the fragrance of these islands, and their heaving waves that brought me once to thee. And I shall return safe home again to England. I shall watch the English mist roll through the dale. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed that one, of course. Roger Whittaker, it's a great song. So, thanks very much for sharing all the shares. Fair play to you all. Great crowd on tonight. My trusted assistant here is coming up now with a list. Here we go. We're going to read out a few names first. Okay. Thanks, Polly. Oh, it's a long list. Well, we'll do this. Hello to Marion Sheridan. How are you, Marion? Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're all going to enjoy tonight. Eileen Splan, of course, and Mick, fair play to you for tuning in as well. Marcella Reynolds, thank you very much as well. Seamus O'Sullivan, all the way from Broadford. I think that's Blown Limerick, I think. But anyway, Seamus, you're welcome to the show, and thank you very much for that. Margaret Canning and Michael as well, thank you very much for tuning in. Maureen Grant, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Christy Costello, brother all the way from County Down. Rita Carey, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Kathy Boyle, fair play to you, Kathy, I was talking to you earlier. Mary O'Reilly, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Marie McGrath, thank you very much. Caroline Keedahan, all the way from down in the home house there, my sister as well, tuned in. John Klein, fair play to you, John, thank you very much for tuning in as well. I'll tell you what, we're going to leave the names of that, and I'll read a few of them out later on, if that's okay with you all. And I'll put down one more. Now, that's that done. Right, we're going to kick off with the next song, Dylan. This next song is one that I done a few weeks ago. It went off very popular, so we're going to give her an old rattle again. And of course, it is, you hit it there, Dylan, it's the Irish Rover. Here we go. Pick back the furniture, and here we go. On the 4th of July 1806, we set sail from the sweet Cove of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. It was a wonderful craft, she was rigged for a nap, and oh how the wild wind drove her. She stood several blasts, she had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best Sligo rags, we had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of blind horses' hides, and 4 million barrels of bone. We had 5 million hogs, 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million barrels of old Nanny Goat's tails in the hull of the Irish Rover. There was old Mickey Cute, who played hard on his flute, and the ladies lined up for a set. He was tootle with skill in his sparkling quadrille, so the dancers and flirted and bet. With a smart witty talk, he was cock of the walk. He rolled the dames over and under, and they knew at a glance when he took up his stance that he sailed on the Irish Rover. Woo! So Wiley, you hope you're dancing, and I hope you're all dancing. Pull back the furniture and away we go. Woo! There, Margaret. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurk, who was scared stiff of work, and a man from Westmeath called Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, he was drunk as a rule. The Fighting Bull Tracy from Dover. There's man Mick McCann from the banks of the Bann, was the skipper of the Irish Rover. We had sailed 7 years when the measles broke out, and the ship lost its way in the fall. And the whale of a crew was reduced down to 2, just himself and the old captain's dog. When the ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock! The bulkhead is turned right over, turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. I'm the last of the Irish Rover. Woo! Toby. I hope you enjoyed that one, a good lively number. Now, Dylan, we're going to go into the next straight into the next song. This was a hugely popular song for me as well when I played it a good few weeks ago. So I'm just playing this for my sister Caroline, who asked me to play this one. So, and this one, of course, is Country Bumpkin. Here we go. I hope you're just singing along, dancing and everything else. We're coming close. He walked into the bar and parked his lanky frame upon a tall bar stool. With a long, soft southern drawl, he said, just another glass of anything that's cool. A barroom girl with hard and knowing eyes slowly looked him up and down. And she thought to wonder how on earth this country bumpkin found his way to town. And she said, hello, country bumpkin, how's the frost out on the pumpkin? I've seen some sights, but man, you're something. Where'd you come from, country bumpkin? It was just a short year later, in a bed of joy-filled tears, yet death like pain. Into this wondrous world of many wonders, just one more wonder came. That same woman's face was wrapped up in a raptured look of love and tenderness, as she marveled at the soft and warm, cuddly boy child feeling at his breast. And she said, hello, country bumpkin, precious frost out on the pumpkin. I've seen some sights, but man, you're something. Mama loves her country bumpkin. 40 years of hard work later, in a simple, quiet, and peaceful country place, the heavy hand of time had not erased the raptured wonder from the woman's face. She was lying on her deathbed, knowing fully well her race was nearly run. But she softly smiled and looked into the sad eyes of her husband and her son. And she said, so long, country bumpkin. The frost is gone now from the pumpkin. I've seen some sights, but life's been something. See you later, country bumpkin. She said, so long, country bumpkin. The frost is gone now from the pumpkin. I've seen some sights, but life's been something. See you later, country bumpkin. Cracking song, that great song. Fair play. Now, read out a few more of the names here. Hello to Nolene Burke. Thank you very much for tuning in. John Mutu, thank you very much as well. Susan and Seamus Scott all the way from Boyle at the County Roscommon. Fair play to you. Valerie and Des Flanagan all the way from Athlone. Thank you very much as well. Brian Kelly, thank you very much for tuning in again. And Mickey Abagi O'Hara, thank you very much for tuning in. Lily Dempsey, fair play to you, Lily. Thank you very much for tuning in. Marie Manley, thank you very much for tuning in as well, Marie. Pauline Willie Evans, all the way from Iban in Scotland. Fair play to you. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. Nice to see you again, or hear from you again. Anyway, Pauline and Willie, they lived out the road here beside us for a number of years, but they're living in Scotland, and fair play to them for tuning in. Fiona Klein, thank you very much for tuning in. And of course, how could I forget, Bernie O'Neill, thank you very much for tuning in as well, Bernie. So now, we're coming very close with one more song, and then we're going to do the deed that we're here for tonight. So, Dylan, if you want to hit this one, I'll just throw in a good mixture of songs tonight. It's some of my favourites and a lot of your favourites, and I do hope you like to line up with you. This, of course, is Cowboy Right Away by George Strait. Of course, I have no rights to any of these music, but I do have the rights to the next one. It's only for fun. And here we go. Sing along with the song. I knew the stakes were high right from the start. When she dealt the cards, I dealt my heart. Now I've just found a game that I can't play. This is where the cowboy rides away. And my heart is sinking like the setting sun, setting on the things I wished I'd done. It's time to say goodbye to yesterday. This is where the cowboy rides away. Woo! We've been in and out of love and in between. Now we play the final showdown scene. As the credits roll, a sad song starts to play. This is where the cowboy rides away. And my heart is sinking like the setting sun, setting on the things I wish I'd done. The last goodbye's the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides away. Oh, the last goodbye's the hardest one to say. This is where the cowboy rides away. Now, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that one. Of course, George Strait with great number, The Cowboy Rides Away. Now, we've come to the time when we've been announcing this all week. It's the release of my new single. But before I do, I have an awful lot of thank yous to say to everybody, a few people. And I also want to give you a bit of a history behind this song. This song that I recorded a few weeks ago in Radio Mostrom Studios with Desi Wren, and I'm going to go through all that now in a minute, first came to me by a man called Paddy Donnelly from Legan. And he asked me would I sing this song one night. And I looked at the song and I actually fell in love with it. It is an absolute cracker. It's a song written and sang, of course, by Johnny McAvoy. And it's called The Town I Left Behind. It's about a town called Banagher in County Offaly. I had the privilege of being down there during the week to shoot the video. And I got a great welcome down there from an awful lot of people on the streets and asking me about the song and played it for them. They couldn't get over it, thought it was very nice, lovely rendition of it. So I'd like to say hello to a lot of them people that are down there. But first of all, I would like to say hello, to a special word of thank you before I sing this song. And that's to Sean Sweeney, who co-produced the track, and the marvellous guitar work that he done on it was absolutely brilliant. Paul Gurney and Aoife Mulligan for the great keyboard work that they done in the song. Absolutely tremendous. And of course, our own Emma O'Reilly, who was fantastic on the whistle. Absolutely outstanding. It's absolutely brilliant, the whole lot of them. And fair play to them for doing that for me. It's absolutely brilliant. And of course, I can't leave out the one and only, the man himself, Mr. Desmond Wren. Desi Wren of Radio Mostrom Studios in there. He put the whole lot together. He was the one that came up with the idea. Went in, done the audio with him, and from there just took off. He organised the whole lot. So I have to say a special thank you to all them people. So Dylan, I'm going to get you to put on the old clapometer there for me if you don't mind, and I'm going to give them a special the work that went into it, unbelievable. Now, I also would like to thank ye all for listening in, and for you all for the last 23 shows. I'm actually a year going out on. I'm only a year going out. I'll be a year on the 4th of July. That's when I started this. I never sang a song before as regards on air, live or anything like that. I'd done an odd show, but only one track numbers, The Stars and the Rise and that. But that's all I done. And look what it's got me now. It's absolutely brilliant, and I'm loving every minute of it. And of course, I've got my family here as well to thank, Pauline and Dylan as well behind the scenes. So I'd also like to thank Desi Wren as well on the Radio Mostrum for having me on the Frank Kilbride show to air the first ever hearing of the song on radio. It was last Sunday. He done an interview with me and the whole lot. I loved going in there. I loved it. It was great. The interview, I tried to come across as best I could and paint the town in a great picture it is, with all the talent we have in here. And I hope I did you all proud with that one. So after this song, when I get it sang, well, we're going to launch it now in a few minutes. I'm going to give the pleasure to my wife, Pauline. So she's going to come up here, and there's going to be a little countdown. Thanks, Pauline, for coming up.
You're very welcome.
You know what to do?
I do.
So, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go, Pauline.
There you go.
She's actually up on YouTube now. As we speak. Right, so she's up as we speak. I didn't know how it was going to happen. Anyway, thanks for that. No, so she is up on YouTube as we speak. So if you want to, after the show or whatever, go in, listen to it, see what you think. And I want you to share like mad. If you can share like mad for me, I really would appreciate it, because I want to see how far this will go. It's actually, I think it's a good song, so we'll let you hear it now in a few minutes. So as soon as the show's over, I will pop it up on the Facebook as well. It'll be on all the social medias. So please go in there, share the song as much as you can. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want, and you can also. Anyway, enough for the talking. We're going to get into the song. So nothing left for me to say, only this is a song called "The Town I Left Behind," originally penned by Johnny McAvoy. But this is my version. I hope you like it. Last night as I lay sleeping, a dream came to my mind about a place I love so well, the town I left behind. And down the years I traveled, today so long ago, I swear to you I never saw a face I didn't know. And sometimes when I'm lonesome, I think of where I'm from, on Cuba Street, where old friends meet, the Shannon where we swam. And I can see that old bog road with a turf pile to the sky. Oh, Banagher, you'll be my town until the day I die. Excuse me. Again I walk the Lushmore fields, where often I did stray, and once again I saw old friends, the friends of yesterday. The Dolans and the Lunhams, the Mallons and the Rhines, that memories these names evoke of far-off happy times. And sometimes when I'm lonesome, I think of where I'm from, on Cuba Street, where old friends meet, the Shannon where we swam. And I can see that old bog road with a turf pile to the sky. Oh, Banagher, you'll be my town until the day I die. Around the town I wander, I knew my way so well, And then I saw the old sports field where I first learned how to hurl. I heard the curlew's lonesome call across the callow still, and I watched the crows fly around the ruins of Waller's fallen mill. And sometimes when I'm lonesome, I think of where I'm from, on Cuba Street, where old friends meet, the Shannon where we swam. And I can see that old bog road with a turf pile to the sky. Oh, Banagher, you'll be my town until the day I die. But now I'm in St. Louis. It's here I've made my home. I've watched my life drift slowly by. I've seen my children grow. And though this land's been good to me, and happiness I found, just one more time I'd like to see the town I left behind. And sometimes when I'm lonesome, I think of where I'm from, on Cuba Street, where old friends meet, the Shannon where we swam. And I can see that old bog road with a turf pile to the sky. Oh, Banagher, you'll be my town until the day I die. And I can see that old bog road with a turf pile to the sky. Oh, Banagher, you'll be my town until the day I die. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that one. Now, if you want to share, you can share away. It's up on YouTube and Facebook. I was a bit nervous doing that. I think you could tell. But anyway, I hope I came across all right. But Dylan's firing more crackers here. Right, so that's it. That's the new single. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you like it. And I'm going to play it very last, but I'm going to play out with the original version of the song. It's the one that I done in the studio, just the very end of the program. So just so you know what's coming up. So look, thanks very much for all the replies there, all the hellos, all the thank yous, and I do hope you enjoy that one. It's up there for you all to share and look at. Now, Dylan, we're going to hit off now with this next song. It was a song I done last week, and it went down well, so we're going to do it again this week. Blue Ridge Mountain Girl. It's so cold here in Chicago, the wind would cut you like a knife. Another dime, another dollar, what a way to spend a life. She was young and I was restless. I went out to win the world. Said goodbye to my Virginia and my Blue Ridge Mountain girl. And I could see her standing by the window, and there's nothing sadder in the world than those green eyes all red from crying of my Blue Ridge Mountain girl. Woo! In my hand I hold a letter, said she made meet a pretty bride. As I lie here in the darkness, she lies by another side. I've got money in my pocket, silver dreams to rail the world. Oh, but I'd trade them all this minute for the gold that's in her hair. And I could see her standing by the window, and there's nothing sadder in the world, oh, than those green eyes all wet from crying of my Blue Ridge Mountain girl. To hear her standing by the window, and there's nothing sadder in the world, oh, than those green eyes all red from crying of my Blue Ridge Mountain girl, of my Blue Ridge Mountain girl. Woo! Now, Dylan, we're going to go straight into the next one. It's another one, and keep it going where we're going on this one called The Roads of Kildare. I hope you like this one. Yeah, excuse me. There we go. You know the words, sing along. Keep the text going. Great there. Johnny was born in a mansion down in the county of Clare. Rosie was born by the roadside somewhere in County Kildare. Destiny brought them together on the road to Killarglen one day. Neath the bright lacy shawl she was wearing, he stole her young heart away. For she sang "Meet me tonight by the campfire, come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow, please let me whisper I will. What if the neighbors are talking? Who cares if your friends stop and stare? You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. Think of the parents who reared you, think of the family name. How can you marry a gypsy? Oh, what a terrible shame. Parents and friends, stop your pleading, don't worry about my affair. For I've fallen in love with a gypsy who was reared on the roads of Kildare. For she sang "Meet me tonight by the campfire, come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow, please let me whisper I will. But what if the neighbors are talking? Who cares if your friends stop and stare? You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. Johnny came down from his mansion just as the sun had gone down, turning his back on his kinfolk, likewise his dear native town. Facing the roads of old Ireland with a gypsy he loved so sincere. Oh, when he came to the light of the campfire, oh, these are the words he did hear. For she sang "Meet me tonight by the campfire, come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow. Please let me whisper I will. What if the neighbors are talking? Who cares if your friends stop and stare? You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. For she sang meet me tonight by the campfire. Come with me over the hill. Let us be married tomorrow. Please let me whisper I will. Oh, what if the neighbors are talking? Who cares if your friends stop to stare? You'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. Oh, you'll be proud to be married to Rosie, who was reared on the roads of Kildare. Cracking little song. I hope you all enjoyed that one. Now, Pauline's coming up with a few requests for little shout-outs here. Thank you, Pauline. Now, hello to Ursula Grimes. Hello, Ursula. How are you keeping? Marvin Welsh, fair play to you, Marvin. Thank you very much for tuning in. Angela Kelly, thank you very much for tuning in as well also. Carmen Maguire, fair play to you, Carmel. Thank you very much. Toby Dempsey, yo, buddy, how are you keeping? Thank you very much for tuning in as well. Teresa Mulmo, Teresa, my aunt Teresa, all the way from Mullingar. Teresa, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that one. Adrian Kieran out the road here. Fair play to you, Adrian. Thank you very much as well. Mia Kelly, thank you very much for tuning in as well. Marie Cox, thank you very much, Marie. Joan Green, of course, in Philly, thank you very much. And the kids. Kathleen Conway, thank you very much for tuning in as well. So we'll read out a few more later on. Tell them we'll just go. There's a comment after coming up under Aisling O'Reilly, and they're said to ignore it. So ignore it, please, if you want. It's a link, so don't click into it at all. Apparently, we get them every now and again, so just don't click into it. And sorry about that, but now we're going to kick off with the next song, Dylan, if you don't mind, and it's called Amarillo by Morning. I'm doing a lot of my favourites, a lot of your favourites, so I do hope you're enjoying them tonight. So sorry about that. No, here we go. Sing along if you know the words. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. When that sun is high in that Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. Lost my wife and her girlfriend somewhere along the way. Well, I'll be looking for rape when they pull that gate, and I hope that the judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo is where I'll be. I hope you enjoyed that one. No, sorry about that, but apparently you get them every now and again. Dylan is telling me they come up regular, so just ignore them and don't click into them because, look, they won't destroy our entertainment and enjoyment of tonight. So just we'll let them go away. Apparently it happens quite regular on live shows. So Dylan is trying. I have my team in here at the moment, and they're blocking like mad here. So don't worry, we'll sort it out, and we'll get them blocked, and they won't be at it again. Anyway, it's not going to enjoy our. We're going to kick on. I have to say hello with this next song to Veronica and Eddie Dulugush. They're my aunt and uncle, and they're listening all the way in from Huntsville in Alabama in the great old U.S. of A. So that comes in from all the family here in Ireland. So we're going to sing this one for you next. I'm going to slow this one down. It's by one of my favourite singers. I love this song. It's called Welcome to My World, and of course it is by Jim Reeves. Again, these songs are only for fun and entertainment. I make nothing out of them, so don't want any copyrights. But anyway, that's what it is. Enjoy the song. Welcome to my world. Won't you come on in? Miracles, I guess, still happen now and then. Step into my heart. Leave your cares behind. Welcome to my world, built with you in mind. Knock and the door will open. Seek and you will find. Ask and you'll be given the key to this world of mine. I'll be waiting here with my arms unfurled, waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Waiting just for you. Welcome to my world. Now we're going to kick on with this next one, Dylan. We'll keep her lit while she's hot. And this is one that I done a few weeks ago. It's Neil Diamond number. And of course, Noel Green and Kay Green love this song, so I said I'd do it tonight. It's called Something Blue. I hope you like this. I came with a little bit of sorrow, was maybe a bit too sad, but one day led into tomorrow, and you gave me the best that you had. Now that's how we started together, and how together we're gonna stay. You taught me a little about the good times. I fought through a little bit of rain. You brought me a part of your sunshine. You took in the heart of my pain. It wasn't supposed to happen, but then you happened to come my way. Here we go. Every night, every day, every word that you say made it so. Every thought that I had said I ought to be glad, and now I know. You showed what a little bit of love can do. You opened my eyes and the light came through. Took me to a place that I never knew. You'd bite on my little bit of something blue. You came and you found me wanting, and I'm saying that I'm here in your debt. Some days were a little bit daunting, some days I'd rather forget. You changed my life for the better, and I know I better be good to you. Every night, every day, every word that you say made it so. Every thought that I had said I ought to be glad, and now I know. You showed what a little bit of love can do. You opened my eyes and the light came through. Took me to a place that I never knew. So long to my little bit of something blue. Here we go. It wasn't supposed to happen, but then you happened to come my way. Every night, every day, every word that you say made it so. Every thought that I had said I ought to be glad, and now I know. You showed what a little bit of love can do. You opened my eyes and the light shone through. Took me to a place that I never knew. You'd bite on my little bit of something blue. Farewell to my little bit of something blue. Woo! Hope you enjoyed that one. I think Dylan got that sorted. I think that's gone. So it's no one's fault. They latch on to anyone's post, and it could come in through anybody. So don't be worrying about it. We've that sorted, and we look after our end. So no harm done by anyone. Now here we go. We're gonna start off this one, and this one is the birthday slot, and I have a lot to go through tonight. Happy birthday to Tracy Wren, and it's her birthday tomorrow. Tracy, happy birthday. The happiest of birthdays to you. Happy birthday to Jimmy Connell, also better known as Jimmy Jess. You kept that quiet, huh? Well, I found out. Happy birthday to Liam Carty from Colucan, and that's from all your family and friends, especially your grandkids. So Liam, a good friend of the family's out there in Colucan. Of course, his wife Carmel and the kids. So happy birthday, Liam. Happy birthday to Marie Manley and Amy Kelly, and that comes in from Rita and Martin Carey. Fair play to ye, and happy birthday to you both. Happy birthday to Marie Manley and Amy Kelly. Fair play to you. Happy birthday to Bernie Edwards, and that comes in from Mary Doherty and Magella Kelly, and they were in debate as to your age. So we came up with it, and we said 21 with a little bit of that. How's that? Happy birthday. Bernie, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my cousin Bernadette DeLugash, and she's all the way from Huntsville in Alabama in the great USA as well. So happy birthday to her. So happy birthday. I'm going to sing them happy birthday now. So let's sing along. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray! Happy birthday to all. Now, and of course, Pauline and Dylan let off a few crackers there as well. So, I tell you, they're in the party spirit in here tonight, aren't they? So now, right, right. Before we read out these names, we're going to do this song. This song I done. It was a medley, and I done it 3 weeks ago, and it went down so well. I said we're going to have to do it again. So Dylan hit her there. Of course, it's the Leave It to Liverpool. We're going to go to Liverpool. We're going to go to County Down, and we're going to go all the way to Donegal. So here we go. Move back the furniture, round the house, and behind the dressers, and here we go. Up there and dance. Fare thee well to you, my own true love. I am sailing far away. Oh, I am bound for California, and I know that you'll return someday. So fare thee well, my own true love, and when I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of the good girl Bernie. Here we go, all the way to County Down. Hope you're up and dancing. Near Banbridge Town in the County Down, one morning last July, down a boring green came a sweet colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet with her two bare feet from the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, I had to shake myself to make sure I was standing there. From Bantry Bay up the Derry came, from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I seen like the sweet colleen that I met in the County Down. Woo! On we go to Donegal. Up there and dance, sing along. Come on, Eileen, put back the furniture. Rita, come on. I remember the night that he came in, from the wintry cold and the damp. A giant of a man in an oilskin coat, and a bundle, I thought he was a tramp. He stood at the bar and he called a pint, and turned and gazed at the fire. On a night like this, to be safe and dry is my one and only desire. Oh, so here's to those who are dead and gone, the friends that I love dear. Fantasy. Oh, and here's to you. Oh, I'll bid you adieu, singing Donegal, Danny's been here, me boys. Oh, Donegal, Danny's been here. No, check 'em up. Woo! Round the house and mind the dresser. Riley. Woo! Fiona, Mary Riley, Carol Maguire, Marie Manley, Keeper Lynn. Back, Chrissy. 1, 2, fair play to you, Susan Scott. I hope you enjoyed that one. That's a cracking number. No, Dylan, Pauline's coming up here with a... Hello to Mags Fairview, all the way from County Kilkenny. Fair play to you, Mags. I joined you on a few programmes before. But fair play to you, Mags. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the show. Now, hello to Danielle McLaughlin. Fair play to you, Daniel. Daniel's my neighbour up the road here, McLaughlin's, and she's tuned in as well. Mary Mangan, fair play to you, Mary. Thank you very much for tuning in. Samantha Skelly, fair play to you for tuning in as well. Josephine Lynch, fair play to you. We met up the other day. I hadn't seen her in a while, and it's great to see people now that we're out and about. Jodie and Sean Logan, fair play to you for tuning in, and I hope you're all enjoying the show. Ursula Murphy, fair play to you for tuning in. Thank you very much for tuning in. Kathleen Gannon, all the way over there from Lagan. Fair play to you for tuning in. Thank you very much. So, I'm going to read out a few more names. We'll save a few more for later. So, I hope you enjoyed that last song. So, we're going to give you this one as well. It's another Irish song. It's a great one. And, of course, this one is called Paddy. And I hope you like this one. It's the Mike Denver version. Here we go. Of course, the songs that I like and you like. Here we go. From his window he watches as people, they come and go on their way, rushing to catch the train homeward, as he often did in his day. He remembers the dark of the morning and the days when he worked in the rain, the good times, the bad times, and the friends that he knew. He'll never see them again. At night when the streets are deserted, except for the takeaway sign, he thinks of the men that he worked with, on the buildings, the roads, and the mines, the girl that he met in the galaxy. He thought he might make her his own. Maybe if there was less drinking, he wouldn't have wound up alone. P is for powerful when put to the test. A is for always doing your best. D is for doing if it can be done. D is for drinking when working was done. Y is for yearning to see home again. Proud to be Irish and hard-working men. Paddy, remember, though your day is done, you're the rock that England stands on. He can never explain just what happened. The years seemed to pass like a day. Was it the rain or the shovel took the strength from his limbs away? Sometimes he thinks of the boring that led to his house in the lane, and the fields that he worked with his father. He'll never see them again. P is for powerful when put to the test. A is for always doing your best. D is for doing if it can be done. D is for drinking when working was done. Y is for yearning to see home again. Proud to be Irish and hard-working men. Paddy, remember, though your day is done, you're the rock that England stands on. As he makes his way back to the shelter, the rain starts to fall on the ground. A young man just in from Cork City asks him where work could be found. He said, son, take a long look at Paddy, and remember whatever you do, this broken old man that you're seeing, he was once a young fellow like you. P is for powerful when put to the test. A is for always doing your best. D is for doing if it can be done. D is for drinking when working was done. Y is for yearning to see home again. Proud to be Irish and hard-working men. Paddy, remember, though your day is up, you're the rock that England stands on. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. I see the banter is good here. Valerie Flanagan, lovely song, brilliant. Eileen Splan, gorgeous song. Max Fairview, fair play to you for tuning in. Pauline even says hello. Carmen Maguire, Mary O'Reilly, fair play to you. Josephine Lynch and Fiona Klein. Dylan, I think we'll kick into the next song. Is it good for you to go yet? So this one is called The City of New Orleans. I hope you like this one. I'll kick back the furniture and away we go. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out of Kankakee and rolls along past farms and fields, passing trains that have no name, freight yards full of old black men, and the graveyards of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are ya? Hey, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans, and I'll be on 500 miles when the day is done. Woo! Here we go. Dealing cards with the old man in the club car. Penny a point, ain't no one keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds the bottle. Feel the wheels rumbling underneath the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpet made of steel. Mothers with their babes asleep, rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rails is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are ya? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans, and I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. I hope you're all enjoying tonight's show. Sing it along. Keep the banter going. It's great here. Spread the word to all your friends to get them up to join in the crack here. It's great. We're all one big family, so fair play to you all. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home and we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. But all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream, and the steel rails still ain't heard the news. But girl, Fiona, conductor sings his song again, and the passengers will please refrain. This train has got the disappearing railroad blues. Good morning, America, how are ya? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans, and I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Woo! Come on, Toby. Thanks, Max. Glad you're enjoying it. Jerry McGinnis is right. Now I want to play this next song to all, especially my mother, and all that's listening in back home in my home in Mullingar. There's a crowd of them in there. They're all vaccines, so they're all right. But anyway, they're all of the same family. But it's my sister, my mother, there's my aunt Kathleen, and my two cousins, Catherine, and Samantha. I do hope you are all enjoying the show. So kick back the furniture, and here we go. We're going to go off with this one. And this one is a Clint Black number. It's called A Better Man. I hope you enjoy this one. Keep the pack going there. It's great. Now, let's see you all. Hope you're all dancing to this one. What do you say when it's over? I don't know if I should say anything at all. One day we're rolling in the clover. Next thing you know, we take a fall. Still I think about the years since I first met you, and the way it might have been without you here. I don't know if words from me can still upset you, but I've just gotta make this memory stand clear. I know I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. Yes, I always knew I couldn't hold you, but I'd never be the one to set you free. Just like some old nursery rhyme your mama told you, you still believe in some old meant to be. Till I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. And I'm leaving here a better man. Yes, I'm leaving here a better man for knowing you this way. Things I couldn't do before, now I think I can. Yes, I'm leaving here a better man. Yes, I'm leaving here a better man. Now, you've enjoyed that one. Of course, that one is the better man. Now, Dylan, I might just read out a few more names here. I have a few here to read out, so I'll read them out. Hello to Alan Swan. How are we, Alan? Haven't seen you in a while. You know, he's a work buddy of mine, and hope you're keeping well. Of course, he's working from home. So, Alan, fair play to you. Thanks for tuning in. Desi Wren, fair play to you, Desi. Of course, when I released the new single there earlier on, Desi's the man behind that all, and fair play to him. I owe him a lot for that. For Desi, thank you very much for tuning in. Patrick Quinn, fair play to you, Patrick. Patrick Quinn. Emma O'Reilly, of course, she was the whistle on the new song. Absolutely brilliant she is. Emma, I thank you very much to the bottom of my heart for that. It's great. Now, Teresa Howard, fair play to you for tuning in. Thank you very much all the way from England. And, of course, Oliver Klein himself, Twinkle Fingers, fair play to you for tuning in. Tom Gill, nobody all the way from Lanesborough in County Lockford there. And, of course, Kai Kelly is tuning in as well. Fair play to you all. Of course, if you've missed it earlier, I released the single and played it here, sang it here. I was very, very nervous doing it, but the next time I do it on the show, which will probably be next week, I promise you I'll do a great job, but I won't be so nervous the next time. I kind of was bit on edge bringing it to see how it would turn out, but I am going to end the show tonight with the original. I'm just going to play it so that you can all listen to it in its full, the way it was put together in the studio. It's going to be there, and it is up on YouTube. I'm going to have it up on Facebook, the link to it straight away after this show, so you can all go in. And please, if you can, share it as much as you can. Get it out there. I'd like to just see how far this can go. It's a lovely song. Johnny McAvoy's The Town I Left Behind, of course. But of course, it's mine. It's my song now. It's my backing track, so I can't get caught for copyrights on that one. But the credit has to go to Johnny McAvoy, who, of course, original recording and who wrote the song. Now, Dylan, you can hit the next number. We're going to go off with this one. Eileen Spillane loves this song. She was the one who asked me to do it a long, long time ago. And, of course, it is the Boston Rose. So I hope you like this. Now the autumn leaves are falling, and the tourists have all gone, and the children, they have all gone back to school. And my life is as it was before. I work 8 hours a day, but the company's still making all the rules. But there's a girl in Massachusetts, south of Boston town, she said, and her lovely face is with me all the day. But I met her down in Old Tralee, golden hair upon her head, and I took her heart as she stole mine away. So goodbye, my Boston beauty, farewell, my Boston rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you, no thread to you I'll pose. So goodbye, my Boston beauty, farewell, my Boston rose. I wish that you were here, but I know that's the way life goes. There's a song we sang all summer in the bars of Dublin town. I can hear it on the factory radio, and the feelings I remember when I hear that simple tune make me wonder if it really happened so. For we laughed and loved together till the summer days were gone, and she had to fly across the ocean wide. So goodbye, my Boston beauty, until we meet again, and I'll keep the fire burning deep inside. So goodbye, my Boston beauty, farewell, my Boston rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you, no thread to you I'll pose. So goodbye, my Boston beauty, farewell, my Boston rose. I wish that you were here, but I know that's the way life goes. And some nights when I'm drinking and my friends have gathered round, and just for fun someone brings up your name, well, I smile there with the rest of them, but I can't hear a sound. I love you, but to them it's all the same. And at night when I'm alone, my love, you come into my mind, and visions flash across the Emerald Isle. Well, I watch the moon there up above, and I leave its earth behind, and I'll call to you as I go sailing by. So goodbye, my Boston beauty, Farewell, my Boston Rose. I'll wait for you, I'll think of you, so thread to you I'll hold. So goodbye, my Boston beauty. Farewell, my Boston Rose. I wish that you were here, but I know that's the way life goes. I wish that you were here, so farewell, my Boston Rose. Thank you, and I hope you all enjoyed that one. If you're wondering why I keep looking across here and giving the thumbs up, it's because I'm looking at all your comments coming up here on the screen. I've got a big screen here, and I can see all the comments that come up, and they're coming up that quick I can hardly read them. Rita Carey, Caroline Keenan, Toby Dempsey, they're all commenting. Nolene Burke, Fiona Klein. Fair play to you all. So if you're wondering why, that's why I want to. Now, Dylan, let's see what we're going to do next. Aha. One of the favourites for the show. Yeah, you can bring that up, Dylan. Yeah, one of the favourites for the show. And this is a favourite song of Mary Smith's. And I know you love this one, so I'm going to sing this one for you tonight. And this is, of course, 7 Spanish Angels. I hope you like this version of it. Here we go, it's coming. Here we go. Good evening, Matthew Murphy from Ursula Murphy. There you go. He looked down into her brown eyes and said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. He reached down and picked the gun up that lay smoking on the ground. He said, Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man. And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. The 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. The 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. Now, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that one. Now, Pauline's got a list here. She's coming up with that. Okay, yeah, no bother at all, Pauline. Thank you very much. Aisling Riley, fair play to you for tuning in. Thank you very much, Aisling. Of course, Aisling plays the fiddle with 4 Degrees West. She's brilliant on it, sister of Emma's. So fair play to you, Aisling. Thank you very much for tuning in. Michelle Kelly, fair play to you for tuning in as well. Muriel Goff, all the way from Derry. That's, of course, my sister-in-law, Pauline's sister. Fair play to you. Colin McFartlane, fair play to you for tuning in as well. Bridget Doyle, thank you, Bridget. I hope you're enjoying the show. Bernie Edwards, happy birthday. Played a request there. 21 plus a little bit of VAT. Fair play to you. Michael McDonough, fair play to you. I hope you're enjoying the show. Kieran Gallagher up the road there. And Rosie, of course, I hope you are enjoying the show as well. Jerry McGuinness, fair play to you, Jerry. Thank you very much for tuning in. And I won't make this mistake all the way from Canada. Niall Kenny, fair play to you, Niall. Niall, thanks very much for tuning in. I worked with Niall up at HP a lot of years ago, and I hope you're keeping well and the family as well. So I hope you're enjoying the show. Of course, and as well, Ursula Murphy wants to say hello to Matthew Murphy. Done that earlier, but they're all the way from County Down, but fair play to you. I said I'd do it again. How's that? Now, Mary Smith has seen that. Mary, I hope you enjoyed that one. I love that song myself. Now, this is the quiz time, isn't it, Dylan? Now, this song I actually love. I haven't done this in quite a while. It's a lovely, lovely song. But I want you to name the animated film 2001 that this song was featured in. The name of the film. Right? Dylan, you can hit it there. 2001. It's an animated film. And I do hope you like this song. I love this song. It's my rendition of this. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, then the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. I saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight gave her through you. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. We're getting it right now. Maybe there's a God above, but all I ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. It's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not someone who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that one. Brian Kelly, I have to say, the Hulk, you're not too far away, right colour. The Grinch was there as well. I've seen that coming up. But unfortunately, it's not the right answer. But anyway. Oh, God, here we go. Anyway, this is in no particular order. Oh, Eileen. You're going to have fun. Margaret Canning, you got the right answer. Ursula Murphy, you got the right answer. Fiona Klein, you got the right answer. Jerry McGuinness got the right answer eventually. You did, Jimmy. Jerry, you got it right. Fair play to you on the first go. Christy Costello got it right. Toby Dempsey got it right. And Rita Keary got it right. And there was, if we've missed anyone, I'm sorry, but I don't think we did. But anyway, a lot of wrong answers as well. But anyway, it's only a bit of fun. But tonight's winner, I think it's from the 6th or 7th or 8th time, is it? Eileen, I'm afraid he's done it again. It's Christy Costello. All the way from County Down. What was that, buddy? Eileen's internet has gone, but she'll have Griff. She'll have good crack when it comes up. Anyway, but that's it. Bit of fun, and he won it. So come on, Christy, fair play to you again. He's going to have to get that man off his throne. Start to think it's fixed, Chris said. But fair play to you, Chris. All is fair. He gets it, and that's it. Get your name mentioned. Now, we're coming very close to the end. So I'm going to sing this song here. And have we no more names all read out? All good? Mary Smith, I've seen you coming up there. Margaret Canning, fair play to you. Fiona Klein, Susan Scott. Anyway, Marcella Reynolds, fair play to you. You said brilliant. That song that is a lovely song. I like doing that one. Now, Dylan, we're going to hit this next song. And this one is a nice popular one that we do here on the show. And this one is called Home from the Sea. On a cold winter's night, with the storm at its height, the lifeboat answered the call. They pitched and they tossed till they thought they were lost as they watched from the harbor wall. Though the night was pitch black, there was no turning back, for someone was waiting out there. But each volunteer had to live with his fear as they joined in a silent prayer. Carry us home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea. And carry us home, home, home from the sea. Carry us safely home from the sea. As they battled their way past the mouth of the bay, it was blowing like never before. As they gallantly fought, every one of them thought of loved ones back home on the shore. Then a flicker of light, and they knew they were right. There she was on the crest of a wave. She's an old fishing boat, but she's barely afloat. Please God, there are souls we can save and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea and carry us home, home, home from the sea. Carry us safely home from the sea. And back in the town, in a street that runs down to the sea by the harbour wall, they gathered in pairs at the foot of the stairs to wait for the radio call. And just before dawn, when all hope had gone, came a hush and a faraway sound. Was the coxswain, he roared, all survivors on board, thank God, and we're homeward bound to carry them home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Carry them safely home from the sea. Home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy, answer our plea and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Carry us safely home from the sea. Now, we've come to the end of another night, and I'm going to have to leave you. And I really do hope you enjoyed the songs. I put together a lot of songs that I enjoy, that you enjoy, and the most popular ones from the show, and I really do hope you enjoyed them. I also hope you enjoyed the new single that I released this evening. Bit nervous doing it, as I know, but look, them things happen. But I'm going to play that song for you next, but I'm going to play the version that will be going up. It's the same version, the song that will be going up on the internet after this. It'll be going up on YouTube. It'll be going up on Facebook straight after this. It's already on YouTube. So you want to share, if you could share like mad for me, I would really, really would appreciate it. Go in and share it to all your friends. Share it on social media. Get it out there. Let's see how far this can go, because it is a beautiful song, and I just hope I done it justice. And to the people of Banagher, thank you very much for having me down there all week filming, and I really, really enjoyed it. You have a lovely town down there, and it's homely, and really friendly people. And of course, I work with a good mate, that is Aaron Maloney, and Aaron is down there. So Aaron, share that to all your friends, please, and tell everyone in Banagher about that song. And I really would appreciate that. So we've come to the end of another night. There's only left for me to say is thank you very, very much to each and every one of you for listening, and I hope you did enjoy the show. And everyone's getting their vaccinations now, and we're nearly over it, so hopefully we'll be able to get out and mingle with people a little bit more, and hopefully we could do a few gigs outside or whatever. So, again, just have to reiterate all the songs I sang this evening, the backing tracks. They were only for fun and for entertainment purposes, just in case of copyright infringements, except for one, my own song. So I do hope you do. So good night, and God bless us all here in the studio. And I'm going to leave you with the studio version of my new song. So please, share like mad out there, and I do hope you enjoyed the night. Thank you very much. Last night as I lay sleeping, a dream came to my mind about a place I loved so well, the town I left behind. And down the years I traveled, 2 days so long ago. I swear to you, I never saw a face I didn't know. And sometimes when I'm lonesome, I think of where I'm from. On Cuba Street, where old friends meet, the Shannon where we swam. And I can see that old bog road with the turf pile to the sky. Oh, Banner, you'll be my town until the day I die. Again I walk the lush-bur fields where often I did stray, and once again I saw old friends, the friends of yesterday. The Dolans and the Lunhams, the Mallons and the Ryans, the memories these names evoke of far-off happy times. And sometimes when I'm lonesome, I think of where I'm from. On Cuba Street, where old friends meet, the Shannon where we swam. And I can see that old bog road with the turf pile to the sky. Oh, Banner, you'll be my town until the day I die. Around the town I wandered, I knew my way so well. And then I saw the old sports field where I first learned how to hurl. I heard the curlew's lonesome call across the Callow still. I watched the crows fly round the ruins of Waller's fallen mill. And sometimes when I'm lonesome, I think of where I'm from. On Cuba Street, where old friends meet, the Shannon where we swam. And I can see that old bog road with the turf pile to the sky. Oh, Banner, you'll be my town until the day I die. But now I'm in St. Louis, it's here I've made my home. I've watched my life drift slowly by, and I've seen my children grow. Although this land's been good to me, and happiness I found, just one more time I'd like to see the town I left behind. And sometimes when I'm lonesome, I think of where I'm from. On Cuba Street, where old friends meet, the Shannon where we swam. And I can see that old bog road with the turf pile to the sky. Oh, Banner, You'll be my town until the day I die. And I can see that old bog road with the turf pile to the sky. Oh, Banner, you'll be my town until the day I die. So, good night and God bless to you all. And I hope you enjoyed the song. I enjoyed tonight, I really did. And we'll see you all next week. Share like mad. Fair play to you. Thank you, good night, and God bless.